left hand right out of the box. Very strong. Another good left.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
What happens when one of boxing's biggest stars announces his retirement, only to be met with a surprise from his former trainer, Gervonta "Tank" Davis? Davis had just announced to the world that he was stepping away from the sport, but then Floyd Mayweather, his former mentor turned rival, took the opportunity to throw some serious shade. What started as a press conference for Tank's upcoming fight against Roach quickly turned into a heated exchange, with Mayweather's comments sparking an intense reaction from Tank. Davis wasn't going to let the disrespect slide. During the press event, Tank was there to promote his fight with Roach, scheduled for March 1st, 2025. But in typical Tank fashion, he stole the spotlight by making a huge announcement. "This will be my last year in boxing." Davis dropped the bombshell that he planned to hang up his gloves soon, sending shockwaves through the room.
Announcement today. Baltimore boxing champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis says he plans to retire at the end of next year. You heard that right. Tank made the announcement during a news conference today, promoting his next fight, which is scheduled at the Barclays Center in New York in March. According to our media partner, the Baltimore Banner, Tank told Inside Boxing Live he feels he needs to step away from the sport for the good of his family and his mental health. The 30-year-old from West Baltimore, undefeated as a professional. Had a chance to speak to his coaches. They said it might still be a little too early to make that decision.
And another left hand. It's 4 punches thrown. They've all been effective.
This is the same Tank who was once on top of his game, undefeated, with fans constantly calling for him to face off against the likes of Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Gervonta Davis. Now, it's shocking to hear that Davis is planning to end his relationship with some of these fighters.
You said going out on 3 fights. You know the last 2 fights you want to go out on? Yeah,
The last fight?
The last fight you want to go out on. Like, who? Do you have anybody in mind?
No, I'm saying no. I don't have no name right now. But I got somebody I want to call out after this fight.
You said you got somebody you want to call out after this fight?
Yeah.
Who is that?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Is it Lomachenko?
Somebody asked Lomachenko.
No.
All right.
Turkey said he got your 2 Ferraris ready. What you think about that?
Who?
Turkey said he got your 2 Ferraris ready.
I need 3 now.
Yeah.
Has blown the majority of his competition out in the early rounds, but again has never faced.
The room was filled with shock, and fans online exploded with reactions. Everyone was left wondering, was Tank being serious, or was this just another publicity stunt?
We're trash.
What changed? What made you?
It's trash. Garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it, though? You never know. Like, like say you got to walk today.
130-pound title holder Jose Pedraza.
When Floyd Mayweather heard that Tank Davis was thinking about retiring, he immediately responded in an interview that quickly went viral. Floyd didn't hold back, stating that Tank was at the peak of his career, but was now avoiding tough fights against guys like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Kambosos. Floyd didn't call it quitting, he called it running away, saying it was a slap in the face to the sport of boxing. He didn't stop there, though. Floyd went on to accuse Tank of protecting his undefeated record rather than stepping up for fights that could define his legacy.
I don't know if he's still in here. I know he has his big...
Tank on here?
Yeah, Tank. Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know. He might have bounced. I don't know. He might have bounced. He was only on for a second. Tank, you want to come in, Tank? Can I bring you in? I would love to bring you in. Only because I know for like the longest Tank has had an issue with fight hype, with me. I like, bro.
Pull him in. Pull him in. Hold on.
I don't know.
How do I do it?
You gotta do it.
You gotta do
I
it.
think I gotta do it. I don't know if he's still on here. Hold on, I gotta find.
Nice right uppercut.
Floyd must be feeling a mix of emotions right now. After all, he played a huge role in building Tank Davis from the ground up. And now, Tank is talking about quitting just as he's reached the peak of his career. It's a tough pill to swallow for someone who invested so much in him.
To me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, "You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter."
After Floyd's harsh comments, it was clear that Tank wasn't going to stay silent. At his next media appearance, Tank fired back, saying, "Floyd can say whatever he wants. He's just upset because I'm not following his rules anymore. I'm done being his puppet."
Well, because he was like, "I gotta do that."
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him, and I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah,
that deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah, oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet, but that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see.
Why is Pedraza making this fight easier?
Tank didn't stop there. He accused Floyd of being jealous of his success, claiming that Floyd's constant need to control the narrative was what drove them apart. "Floyd's time is over," Tank said. "He needs to stop living through me and focus on his own shows. Let me live my own life."
My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did.
Tank's words were sharp, but the real shock came when he took to Instagram Live later that night. He called Floyd out for training with his rivals, specifically Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis. First, he trained Shakur. Now, Keyshawn. Floyd is out here helping anyone who wants to take me down. It's crazy how the guy who's supposed to be all about money spends all his time plotting against me. It's sad.
Trying to test him mentally by continuing to walk him down. I don't know if it's going to be the right game plan.
Let's take a moment to reflect. The rift between Floyd and Tank has been building up for years.
He can be upset.
I mean,
I'm not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
Back in the day, Floyd was more than just T's promoter. His mentor, his hype man, the guy who helped mold Tank into the superstar he is today. But that relationship went sour in 2023 when Tank left Mayweather Promotions.
Time come, gotta ask you this, has the time come for Tank Davis to take control of his own career and leave Mayweather Promotions?
It don't necessarily have to be leave Mayweather Promotions. It's about just becoming that man, handle your own, responsibility, your own priorities. So I feel as though it's my career, so I feel as though I need to be the one to control my career. You know what I mean? So, and it's time. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need to, have them training wheels on them forever. You know what I mean? It's time to, ride their own bike without training wheels.
The referee chose him to fight a power fight. That fascinates me.
And sometimes it's easier.
From that point on, things got tense between Tank and Floyd. There were subtle digs in interviews, shady social media posts, and a lot of tension whenever their names were mentioned together. Now, Floyd's reaction to Tank's retirement has taken this rivalry to a whole new level. Here's the real twist. Tank's plans to retire are not only a huge shock for fans, but they also raise a major question about his upcoming fight with Lamont Roach. This fight isn't just another title defense, it could be the final chapter of Tank's career, and the pressure is on like never before.
Innovation, not phones. Rolex sells status, not watches. Lego sells creativity, not toys. Nike sell motivation, not shoes. Coca-Cola sells happiness, not drinks. And Tesla sells the future, not cars. Success is about selling emotions, not products.
If Tank beats Roach, he'll retire undefeated, with his belts in hand, solidifying his place among boxing's greatest. However, if Roach manages to pull off an upset, Tank's retirement won't seem like a dignified exit. Instead, it could look like he's running away from the chance to redeem himself.
Promise you. Now, I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother. Yeah, now watch this. Now watch.
They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago?
You know how when they told you see how like I posed for Lomachenko, right? And like how he said like he was retiring and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what
all it takes for you? Is that all it takes? Just a little comment?
Nah, but that's what I want though. I don't want you to fight me like you saying you're going out.
It always go like this. It always go like this.
Nah, what I'm saying, get you just said you feel like you going out.
They go to sleep.
I don't want you to feel like you going out.
Now, let's talk about the intense moment at their most recent press conference. From the moment Tank and Roach squared off, you could feel the tension in the air. Lamont Roach, who was typically more reserved, showed up with surprising energy. He started throwing verbal punches, almost as if he had something to prove.
You can't do shit. Wait, I don't give a fuck. I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, if y'all was loud.
The whole hood over there, like twist it up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you off your spot. They gonna trick you off your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
These shots are being blocked by the guard of Pedraza.
Of course, Tank wasn't going to just let that go. He quickly fired back, even bringing Roach's family into the trash talk.
My whole family's from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me. Yeah.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't say, bro. That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
it gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching it.
Gotta be.
Hey, somebody lying. Good. Hey, yeah, somebody lying. Hey. Somebody lying.
Hey, okay, Tank.
The truth is, Tank's fight with Roach is about more than just winning titles. It's about how he will be remembered in boxing history. If he dominates Roach, he'll shut down all the critics and walk away as a true legend. But if he loses, even by a tiny margin, the entire story will change.
When he fought Frank Martin. Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
Hey, what's your on the game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
Now, let's not overlook Lamont Roach. This guy isn't just here to collect a paycheck. Roach is a skilled fighter with excellent counterpunching and the ability to take advantage of his opponent's mistakes. His speed and timing make him a serious threat in the division, and he's always willing to take risks in the ring.
Overall, being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried about it.
Underestimates Lamont Roach, this could easily become one of the biggest upsets in boxing history. Gervonta Davis only has 1 year left in his career, and after that, Shakur Stevenson should be his main target.
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him. Who that? The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who might be
saying his name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. The defense only win in basketball and football. That shit in boxing.
Fans have been eagerly waiting for this fight for years, and it's easy to see why. Shakur Stevenson is a defensive mastermind, known for making even the best fighters look average. His style is the perfect challenge for Gervonta "Tank" Davis's powerful and explosive fighting style.
Stevenson, Shakur might have better defense, but at the end of the day, I still think we haven't seen the best Tank Davis. That's what people always power. We still haven't seen the best Tank Davis. And Shakur, for the most part, he comes forward. Tank Davis, all he takes is one shot. He's a very patient fighter. He doesn't throw a lot of shots, but every shot he throws, he makes them.
2012 National Golden Gloves champion, but he's in against a Puerto Rican.
There's also a lot of tension between them, adding even more excitement to the fight with Shakur Stevenson.
Say, man, look, man, your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. You sitting here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you. Gervonta "Tank" Davis, let's make the fight happen, man. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop ducking me and let's make the fight happen, man. Come on.
Another fighter who could be checked off Tank's list before he retires is Keyshawn Davis, the self-proclaimed future of boxing. Don't underestimate Keyshawn. He's not just another easy opponent.
You are good. You are real good. But there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we gonna talk about levels. Okay, just know it's levels.
Fight each other with them.
After his impressive second-round knockout against Gustavo Lemos, Kayson's confidence is at an all-time high. He's proven he can compete against fighters who have a size advantage.
That Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title?
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur, saying I gotta do an interview with you. And I'm like, cool, what you think? Like, because I'm a person that really...
Hassan has quick hands, smooth movement, and real power, making him a tough challenge for Tank. On top of that, he's always had a personal rivalry with Tank, and this is a fight he's been preparing for years.
When Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring, I was really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what?
No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm gonna be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted. Like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude, little dwarf.
What is one? That's a wrap for today's show. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. Also, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.